I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It's just wonderful to be with you again. I want to say to you, maybe some of you are struggling to be able to give the right answer in the right season. Maybe you say to me, Angus, I'm always changing feet. I'm like a bull in a china shop. I know the feeling. Sometimes I say the wrong thing at the wrong time. How can I remedy that? Well, listen to this short program. If you spend time with Jesus Christ every day, He will give you the right words to speak at the right time, and He will also tell you when not to speak at the wrong time. And that comes by spending time in His presence. Psalm 81 verse 10. Open your mouth wide, the Lord says, and I will fill it. You see, a godly word in season is so powerful. It's so healing, it's so liberating, it's so profound. And sometimes people go on and on with their own opinions and it doesn't help anybody. Then you get some godly man or godly woman, maybe an intercessor, walks in and says one sentence. And that's the answer. You want to do that? Well, listen to this. If we go to the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 22, I'm going to read from verse 15. And this is what it says. When the Pharisees went and plotted how they might entangle Him in His talk. How many people try and catch you out? Eh? These people who don't believe in God. Eh? And they say, prove to us that Jesus is Lord. Especially at school or at university or maybe in the workplace. This God you're always talking about. We don't believe that. Prove to us that He's alive. You know. This is what they did. They were going to catch Him out. So they sent some of their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Teacher, we know that you are true and teach the way of God in truth, nor do you care about anyone, for you do not regard the person of men. In other words, they could see that Jesus had no fear of men. It's the fear of man, folks. That's what you've got to look out for. Job, that old farmer, he said in the book of Job 28, Job chapter 28, verse 28, it's the fear of God that is wisdom, and to depart from evil, that's understanding. When you get past the fear of man, then you've got freedom and you've got liberty. How do we do that, Angus? You do that by having a fear of God, which supersedes any fear of man. That's exactly what happened to me. When I was a small boy, I was scared of people. I couldn't talk to more than two men. If I saw a girl, I'd run a mile, okay? Right? So what happened? I met Jesus Christ. And He's taken all the fear of man away. There's only one person that I want to impress, only one person I want to follow. His name is Jesus. Only Him. And that takes away the fear of man. So they saw that Jesus was not concerned about men, the fear of men. Tell us therefore, what do you think? Verse 17. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Verse 18. But Jesus perceived their wickedness, and He said to them, why do you test me, you hypocrites? Show me the tax money. And so they brought Him a denarius, and He said to them, whose image and inscription is this? And they said to Him, Caesar's. And He said to them, render therefore to Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and to God the things which are God's. Verse 22. And when they had heard these words, they marveled, and they left Him and went their way. It's the simplicity of the gospel of Jesus Christ that confounds the so-called intellectuals. That's right. Jesus' parables are so simple that a little child, I've got a number of small grandsons, 5 years old, they understand the gospel. Why? Because it's simple. Till next time, God bless you. Keep it simple. Goodbye.